What's up, everybody? I'm Adam of ZoinkMeister. This is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. This is part 7. We're in Vermilion City. We're going to face Lieutenant Surge. Oh my god, we're going to have such a good time. We learned how to cut down the tree. We're going to jump right into it. Thanks for watching. Let's go. Pikachu. Okay, so we're over here Porky Pigging it at the Vermilion Gym. We learned Chop Down in the last episode from rubbing the old man's toes, and we're going to give this gym a shot. Well, I really wish, that whole little cutscene would have just cut down the tree. But nope, we have to still select it and cut it down ourselves. Yep. Now he's going to talk about how I chopped down the tree. Okay. Suspenders, gentlemen. I'd like to believe that his name is we'll go with Maxwell. We'll start calling him Maxwell from this point forward. Look at these, dirty just oil bins just laying around. Oh yeah, and here's our cinematic of the gym. Yes, some nice electrical fences. They're basically holding Lieutenant Surge hostage back there now that I think about it. You see that? The switches are on this side. These people just came to spectate Lieutenant Surge held behind some electric fences. To be fair, he is a large man. He actually looks just like the Russian from The Punisher. I know it's under one of these trash cans. I don't know where it's at. And I think they're next to each other too. At least they were in Pokemon Yellow, so. Oh! One of those gentlemen's caught me. When I was in the army, Lieutenant Surge was my strict, commander? Oh boy. What war? What are you guys getting ready for? What army? I don't know. Go Charmeleon. Hit him with a hard. I like Charmeleon's hands. They're like, I think I said it in the last episode, but they're kind of just like some nubs with some little spikes coming out of the bottom. Very good. I see why Digimon steals all their ideas from Pokemon. Oh no, I've been paralyzed. But yeah, Lieutenant Surge looks like the Russian from Punisher. He is just a large gentleman. They probably put him back there to harness him back. This is the only way we can save the Kanto region from Lieutenant Surge's wrath. Goodbye, Pikachu. Let's go, Pikachu. More like goodbye, Pikachu. Am I right, fellas? And the fellas are looking at me really funny because they're just a bunch of volleyballs like Wilson. Oh boy, well, let's fight this sailor. Sorry if my voice is a little, a little, scratchy. I had my morning coffee, but it may have left a little bit of a backpedaled phlegm somewhere in there. I try to give you guys the golden pipes that is my voice in the nicest way possible. They won't. Gosh darn it. Paralysis is the worst thing. I hate when my Pokemon become paraplegic. Could you every time they paralyze you, like a little wheelchair appeared on screen? That's messed up. But we're all in the vein of good comedy. Everything's good. Everything's fine. I have a big nose and I'm overweight. Okay, well, why is the blue and the red trash can solely for the purpose of marking them? I guess yeah, it's supposed to be the way of oh yeah, you clicked on the trash can to the left of the blue marker. I don't know. I mean, regardless, is this megaphone even attached to anything? The wire was just free dangling? Look at it. I feel like Lieutenant Surge is you want to feel special, kid? Hold this, kid. It's one of my favorite back voices I have in my catalog, my repertoire of voice actor. I guess my internal selections of people in my head is the horse mother from Jersey. She's like, "Hey Timmy, go to the corner store and get your mother some more cigarettes, and tell Marty I said hi." And Marty is this overweight Italian guy who, he's not a butcher, but he wears an apron and there always seems to be either blood or barbecue sauce all over it. Big old mustache and a little bit of neck beard. He shaves every other day, but it still grows in pretty rapidly. And he has really big arm hair. He is also overweight. I want you to imagine, what is that? What is the name of that one guy? Really disgusting. Shoot. He's like happily disgusting though. He's Danny DeVito. There we go. Imagine like a Danny DeVito head, but like on like a maybe like a 5'11" overweight Italian body. And his name is Marty. Only his mother calls him Martin, but Ma's been gone for years. Well, Voltorb got whipped in the face, so I was like too busy giving my internal monologue on like the Jersey mother with the hoarse voice that I totally forgot I was even fighting this weirdo with the megaphone or the soul patch. Also, I'm sorry if you hear like children playing in the background. Nicole and Emily are playing downstairs at the moment, and the ZoinkMeister headquarters is located downstairs. So that's something. I guess it works out if you think about it, having the recording studio downstairs. Like if it's raining or something, I really don't notice it. There's a window in here, but like I don't really notice it. I do have a shotgun mic and like noise canceling headphones on, but it's like easier to edit out. There's that voice again. Okay, there's one. Oh, there it is. There's our 2 switches. Lieutenant Surge. It's over. The Kraken's released. He just immediately runs out and then bites the megaphone guy's neck and rips it right off. So I'm still pretty paralyzed. So I'm gonna go ahead and heal up real quick. Of course, the tree is gone. I wish the tree would just... Oh, sorry, the tree isn't gone. But I wish the tree would just always be gone. I feel like it's redundant if you have to cut down every single time. Like the first time you cut it down, it should just be gone forever. Unless you want to be really extra about it, and they programmed an algorithm that had it like growing a little bit. So like you only had to cut it down like once every like 5 or so like real-time days, because that could be like a month in the Pokemon world. I don't know the equivalent exchange. By the way, I showed at the very beginning of the episode, but my team is different. I'm gonna try to mess around with that Chansey and Kadabra. See where that gets us. Man, I feel like my voice is so scratchy. I am so sorry. I really try to warm up the pipes. I like drank some warm honey. No, I didn't drink warm honey. That sentence actually makes me feel cold inside. It's like giving me cold chills. Drinking warm honey. It's like the most viscous thing I've ever heard of. Okay, let's take on this monster of a man, Lieutenant Surge. Gosh, he's big. His head is gigantic. He even calls me pint-sized. Okay, well. Oh, wow, he calls me a civilian. I still wish there was like a rated T Pokemon game where they were like, no, really, I'm going to step on your Pokemon's face. Oh boy, a Voltorb. I've never seen any of those before. It's not like all of your henchmen had it too. So, I'm sure I'm going to get paralyzed almost immediately, so... Oh no, light screen? Oh man. We've got to get rid of that ASAP. Because by the time his Raichu comes around, I don't want to be screwed by not... Oh, well, that might do some damage. Yep. Oh well, I have faith in you, Ember. Really give him the Ember. Oh man, Charmeleon's gonna die. This is not going well for your old pal Eugene. Well, Ivysaur, it's time for you to get out there and do what you do best. Whip him in the face. You can't shock my onion toad. He's invincible. So we're actually going to set him up with the spice here. We're going to hit him with the trifecta. The old Leech Seed whip to the neck toxic combo. Of course, I'm pretty sure one of the Vine Whips will just like already knock him out, so I really don't know if that's necessary, but we'll see. Oh cool, the light screen wore off. Boy oh boy. Really hit him with a Swift, they say. What is Swift? Swift is just a weird technique. It's like, it's all whip. I mean, it's all whip. It's all stars. It's like never really explained exactly what it is. Sorry if you guys heard that. The girls downstairs that were playing, I swear, they were just like... I told them to be quiet because I was recording, just to play a little bit more quieter, and I swear they were playing like the Pots and Pans drum set from Tarzan. They were just like really grooving it, so I'm trying to edit out the best I can in post, which I really hope it doesn't come up, because I swear, like, they were screaming Pots and Pans robot, and yeah, you know what? Pots and Pans robot. They were a big old Pots and Pans robot. 2 5-year-old girls. One was sitting on the other one's shoulders, and they were wearing pots and pans to make a pots and pans robot, drumming on a pots and pans drum set from Tarzan while screaming. So, Charmeleon, hopefully we can get it back in the fight, so we can use that fire to burn the steel. Double the effect. Wow, Kadabra. Ooh, special defense is not your forte. I'm so happy they lose the gigantic, like, disgusting... tail. Ugh, I'm sure it's furry because it's based off of a Keaton, which is like a fox. But oh man, when I look at it, it looks like a big old gross like bug abdomen, and I can't do this. I can't do this. No. Well, Charmeleon's back with a vengeance. Revenge of the Vengeance. Revengeance. I hope everyone else played Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I mean, it's not called Revengeance, it's just called Rising, but Revengeance was the key term that, wow, for the win. But, I hope everyone played that, because that was one of the most action-packed games I've ever played. And, I mean, although this story doesn't really make that much sense and it kind of falls apart, I'm, like, still really impressed with how it ended up being. So, yeah. Quite interesting. The action was good, and the music was cool, and the stuff they did in that was kind of over the top. Well, I mean, at the beginning and the end. I don't remember that much stuff in the middle being too over the top. We're talking about a different game. Let's jump back into this game. This game is we're playing some Pokemon. In fact, we're at the final thing. I'm talking my way through the Raichu. So let's set him up with the Wombo combo. We'll start sucking his toes for all of his energy with Leech Seed. I like to believe how it works is you throw some seeds on the floor and some little roots come out of the seeds and they just like go in between his toes and suck the energy out. Oh, he avoided the poison. I hope this isn't one of those things where because he's too strong, he's always going to avoid the poison. Let's try it one more time, and if it doesn't work, then we're just going to start whipping him in the face. God, he's really laying it in. It's not even very... Ooh, well, never mind. That was critical. And it barely did anything. Yeah, Ivysaur is surprisingly tanky. I might keep Venusaur on my team if it's that tanky. Well, I guess we'll just start hitting him in the face because Poison Powder is consistently being avoided, so nothing else we can do about that. But whipping him in the face is also one of my favorite things. Adam is ZoinkMeister. What's your favorite hobby? Oh, I really enjoy whipping him in the face. I hope you guys like my metaphorical and ideological mental entourage. I always like that in movies. Wow, he's really hanging on. Unfortunately, the toe roots are just really embedded. It's over. Bam. But I always like movie entourages. They always seem to ask questions that like no one would really ask. What's your favorite hobby? What's your favorite heart? What do you use in your hair? What do you... Is it true you're sleeping with Kanye West? It's like it's always the most like ridiculous like the director or writer doesn't really understand anything with the celebrity world. Oh look, that's a shocker. You're the real deal. $4,100? Jesus. This guy's loaded. And oh, I'm afraid. He looks so mad. He looks like he's gonna grab me by the head and throw me through that brick wall behind him. Pikachu kick. Pikachu, you did absolutely nothing. You were just there. Just for like support. Did he just give me an autograph? Oh, Thunderbolt. Wow. I was gonna be super disappointed. I honestly did not remember him giving you an autograph. I was gonna be mad if that was it. Did he always give you Thunderbolt? I think in the original game it was Thunder Wave instead. Although I could be wrong. Or am I thinking of... Was it Shockwave? What is Misty doing here? You know what? I think Shockwave was the TM you got for beating the Electric Gym in Gen 3. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I think that one was Shockwave, but I don't remember it being Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is really good. No, I don't want a guide to the cave right over there. But what's it called? What was I saying? It's right here. So is there anything else that spawns in here? No, it's just like, I think Diglets, Dugtrios, and like Chanseys and Zubats. So I don't think there's any reason to like hang around here, since we already have all those. But shoot, what was I saying? Yeah, Shockwave. I'm pretty sure Shockwave is the Gen 3 TM, but Thunderbolt is impressive. I need 95 base damage and 100% accuracy. It's like the arguably the best electric move, and they just give it to you after the 3rd gym. That's ridiculous, but I'm all game for it. Should be fine. Also, I'm sorry if you could hear like now the cat is playing with a jingly toy outside the door. I will try to edit that out. And then another thing, if you mix audio and whatnot, and you know a little bit, it's actually not hard to mask a lot of the noises. I mean, once I bring the music to like, you know, an all right bass volume, and then edit that in with the, what's it called? The music and the dialogue, it's all toned up. It ends up being pretty bearable. Premiere actually has this really good, Premiere Pro, yeah, by Adobe, has this really good built-in, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like an auto matching. Shoot, it balances the decibels to what is considered like the norm, I guess. The norm for like broadcasting sound volumes, brings both the music and the dialogue down to a nice like consistent level. What is this guy? Oh my god, he turned the lights out and he's telling me to breathe softly. What is the explanation for this one? The lights went out, he told me to breathe softly, he rubbed my shoulders, and then I opened my eyes and he's like, see, that wasn't so bad. What is this kid doing in the corner? He's just facing the wall. I feel very uncomfortable about this man. He's like, I come in, there's a kid facing the wall crying. Oh my god, it's Bunko. Gosh, please don't tell me there's a battle here. No, I'm fine by myself. I really don't want to. I want to go alone. Ugh. Yes. Okay. Bye-bye, Bunko. Jesus Christ. He just comes from everywhere. He's actually nowhere near as annoying as Hop in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Oh my god. Okay, so Pokemon Sword and Shield is the first Pokemon game ever in the entire existence of Pokemon games. I have at least one of every generation, and Pokemon Sword and Shield is the first where I haven't beaten it in like less than a week, because I've been really lagging on it because I disliked Hop so much. He is so annoying. He literally won't shut up, and he appears legitimately every like 45 seconds. It's unbearable. I couldn't believe it. I actually timed it. So from the time you start the game to the time you get full reins to actually like explore, no dialogue, no fixed paths, no Hop, no Leon, it took an hour and 25 minutes for me to get full exploration. Like, it was ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. It was unacceptable. It was completely unacceptable. I was so upset. I couldn't believe it. I turned it off when I saved right there, and then I turned it off and then jumped into this game because this game was so much better. This is such a better Pokemon experience. This looks better. This plays better. It's I don't know. Sword and Shield was very disappointing to me. I have not finished it, so I cannot give you my full and honest review. And even so, I feel like you can't give an honest review of a game unless you do something spectacular in it. Like, I feel like I can give a review of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee because I completed the Pokedex. Like, that's pretty much... There's only one thing left to do in that entire game, and that's battle all of the elite trainers, and that's literally just busy work. Oh, and fight Red, but... Which is, like, the ending. But other than that, like, I feel like you have to have at least a pretty good basis on something to talk about if you're gonna truly review a game. So, you know, since then I have gone back and I've beaten 4 gyms in, and it's not as bad as the beginning, but that beginning was so bad. Oh god. It is Sword and Shield by far is my least favorite Pokemon game so far. And that really disappoints me. They did a lot of good quality of life issues, and yet the actual writing for the game and the direction is not good at all. Sorry, I went on a rant. I wanted to see if I can get the bicycle, since the way you were originally supposed to get it is the guy, what's his face, in the Pokemon Club gives you a ticket for listening to a stupid story about how much he loves riding a Rapidash naked. And he gives you the ticket, and then you take it to this guy, but he gives you clothes instead. So now I was hoping, I can't remember what you do to get the bike, but... Oh yeah, okay. I actually forgot that there was 2 types of bikes. So, where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So I'm not sure how to get this bike. He keeps giving me exclamation marks like something's gonna happen if I just keep clicking on all of them. 1 million yen for 1 million Poké for a bike. Is he gonna give me? Oh no, just 5 heart scales? Oh, I can look at... Yes. Does one of these guys have like a Poké ticket or something? Like something I could use? Well... One more time maybe? No? Can I just steal one? Can I just steal one? Alright, well this is pointless. Anyways, where was I? I keep overlapping different things. Anyways, yeah. Pokemon Sword and Shield is my least favorite Pokemon. It really disappoints me. The DLC actually looks a lot better than the game. It looks so much better than the game, I can't believe it. I mean, it's the first game to like get full DLC like that, instead of getting just a third game or a sequel game or whatever. But the DLC, which is done by a different director, I believe, looks better than Sword and Shield, and that is sad. That's really sad. Ooh, Knitter and Mail. Oh, shoot. Well, no avoiding this battle. So yeah, I'll get through it, and then there's less Pokemon in Sword and Shield, so I might, by the end of it, after I beat the game, I might go back and try to fill that Pokedex too. We'll see. They're going to expand the Pokedex with the DLC. I don't know if I'm going to pay for the DLC, and when I say that, I don't mean I'm trying to pirate it or anything like that. I mean, like, I'm just probably not going to get the DLC. Even games I really like, I usually don't get the DLC. Like Spider-Man, I really enjoyed, platinumed and 100%ed. Didn't get the DLC. So, there's that. What were the other things? Going far back, now that I've cleared those last 2 things. Premiere Pro has a really good audio mixing technology that auto-locks the decibels. I think it's like, gives them a baseline of like -25, and then like allows it to hit whatever the broadcasting standard volume is, and raises it from there. Equalizes your audio and your dialogue, and then from there in the settings you can set it to auto duck, which is specifically what I do. I do all of those steps. So I set the game audio to duck, and if you don't know what audio ducking is, it's whenever one of your multiple bars of audio gets significantly quiet in the presence of the other. So voice, my god, please help me. So, if you just set your game audio to duck to your dialogue, and then set the settings, like, I have mine set at, I want to say, like, 500, like, millisecond response speed, and to duck by, like, -15 every time the dialogue and the music clash together. So, that's what I use, and that gives you a pretty good baseline to... I mean, from your guys' perspective, you can't hear all the stuff that like the children playing in the background or in 2 rooms over. So you shouldn't be able to catch that, hopefully. Maybe. You might hear like 1 or 2 screams or maybe some of the pots and pans robots I was talking about earlier, but for the most part it should be... Oh, I guess this Raticate was not having any of my business. But I don't want any of it. It's a dirty giant rat. Gotham has a giant rat problem. Nidoran female. You know, it's strange. It's like... Oh man, this is going to be hard to catch with the stupid motion controls. Yeah! Oh, wait, that was perfect. If I could just do that again without the jump. No! I did it. I mirrored the exact Come on, please. Please. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. This is the most aggravating thing on the planet. I can't believe this. Please? Oh, Baby Yoda, please. Okay, just stay. Oh my... Okay. Today's the day. Okay. Thank God. I was literally about to like put on my black trench coat, paint my nails black, put my mascara on, grab a rifle, and just go to the shooting range to blow off some steam. Because that was really aggravating. Oh. Seriously, I hate catching Pokemon with motion controls. It's so bad. That's why I always try to do all my capturing off camera in the grind section of this game. Because it's so bad. So I Oh, that was weird. He like turned and looked at me and then turned away. Whatever. I'm kicking your ass. It's Connor. Connor throughout France. I don't know if you guys know this, but Paris, apparently when it evolves, the mushroom on its back enlarges, digs into its brain, and controls it. And it's a mind-controlled husk for the mushrooms on its back. And that's like its evolution trait. Like that's what a horrible life. That's why it's like eyes turn white. It's horrible or something like that. I don't know. I think I watched it on like a game theorist video. Real bad. Hey Matt Pat, if you're out there, ZoinkMeister's watching. Ooh, Nidorina. This is gonna be so. This is gonna be so hard to capture. Please. Oh, and it jumps. Okay, so I think this is the one that makes them stop moving a little bit. Please. It worked. I want you to know that every single time I throw, I changed nothing. Nothing at all. Come on. Like sometimes I throw a little bit to the left or right if it's like way off to the left or right. But if it's in the middle, I just do the exact same motion. And there's no indication of what is changing its position. It's really bad. So, like the Switch motion controls on this game are like early Wii launch game title status. It's really bad. Okay, I think that's going to be the last Pokemon I'm going to try to catch until like the grind phase, because that was really bad. I'm sorry. I want a Nidoking and a Nidoqueen at some point, and they just happen to pop up. So that's why that happened. But for the most part, really bad motion controls. Not sure why they're so bad. Let's get out of here. Yeah, this Fearow was giving me the business. I was afraid that Rattata was going to get me, but this Fearow was just chasing me down. I guess I'll try to get it if I just... Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. Woo! Thank god. You know what? I'm done. Clearly, I'm getting to a new area where there's a lot of new Pokemon, so I think this should be a good place to end the video. Remember to like and subscribe. This whole episode was a lot of rambling, but yeah. I mean, you guys know what you came for. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I can't remember if I already just said it right now, but like down, comment down below, like the video, and subscribe to see more videos like this one. And check out our other videos on ZoinkMeister. Whew. Thank you. Zoink out.